video is going to teach you how to make a very simple personal essay. Yes, personal essay, so that would mean it has something to do with your experiences. Yes, indeed. So this might not be very complicated, though there is this, you can actually make it complex depending on how you discuss it, depending on your maturity. But this video is going to guide you if you're a beginner. So if it's the first time that you've heard of a personal essay, this is your go-to video. So I make it very simple because, well, it's for beginners. The first thing you're going to do is you just have to think of an experience somehow that you think has a great impact on you. And once you already have that experience, if you're my student, I would suggest that you do a matrix like this. Okay, so this one is based from a sample personal essay of the previous video I have, The Will of the River. Yes, that is an example of a personal essay, The Will of the River. So I took this matrix, this table from there, so that if you're going to be writing yours, you are going to be guided, of course, of what you're going to write. And the opposite of that, this table in this presentation you have there, you just have to write just a capsule of your experience and as to what you can compare it with. So it would be a lot better if you can compare it with life's experiences, because that is our main goal for the personal essay. So make a metaphor of such experience, of how you're going to relate that to life in general. Okay, this one here, so the example here is the author's experience of how he went through his summer vacation and going out to trace the roots of the river, and he was dismayed of what he saw, of what has been going on with the river, and he was able to relate that to life. He saw that the river, though is getting smaller, but it still goes through, insists on journeying, flowing to reach the sea, just like how we live our lives. So look at the example there, the opposite in the table. He compared it to our struggles in life, of how we must persist in order to reach our goal. Okay, that is the basis. So what you have there in the table is the basic information you're going to need for your essay. And since this is an essay, of course, you're going to need introduction, and there's the body, and there's the conclusion. Since this is a very simple personal essay, so I guess 3 paragraphs will do. It's basic. So yeah, 3 paragraphs will do. So you do the discussion. This the information you put in this table, you discuss that in your body. Okay? And don't forget your conclusion. That would tell you what new learning can you share to your readers, or you're just going to encapsulate everything. So that is how simple, in theory, the personal essay is. But I'm not saying that it's very easy to write. Of course it is not. Writing is always depending on the mood of the author, depending on the will of the author to do writing. As for me, writing is never easy. I have to be on the mood to write it. That is why I have to do some, let's just say, effort, make an effort to make sure that I am ready to write. Yes, indeed. You don't always have to wait for your mood. You also have to do something about it. Do something so that you would be on the mood for writing. Because if you're gonna wait for that mood, what if your mood comes when the deadline is due? So that's not a very practical thing to do. So I would suggest, if you are dependent on your mood for writing, do something about it. Do something to make you on the mood. Okay? So I hope I have made it clear how to write a simple, basic, personal essay. So what are you waiting for? Grab your pen and make yourself on the mood to write one. So for now, it's ta-ta! Bye-bye everyone!